What is up, guys? Wrestling Premiere is here. I chose this topic abruptly. I just went with this because, well, I wanted to do it last year. I just wanted to talk about this story that went on throughout the night. I should have been more elaborate in planning these. I could have covered a couple of Raw or SmackDown episodes, like the one where The Rock and The Undertaker won tag team titles. And I do regret the fact that I didn't put much thought into it. Now, about this story, well, it feels like something from the Golden Era. I can imagine a heel like Rick Martel or Bobby Heenan saying or doing something to Santa and Hogan ends up whipping their ass. It gives me that kind of vibe. They went full on PG with this one, and I gotta ask, like, why out of everyone did they choose Del Rio? Why not the Big Show? Because the guy just turned face about a week ago, and this thing wasn't doing him wonders. It was just a mindless story throughout the night. They knew nobody was gonna watch, and they were like, you know what? Screw it, let's do this. Christmas story, Santa Claus gets run over. It was expected to be a pleasant night. The show kicked off with the entire roster singing a Christmas carol. There was a murderer, a show-off. Everyone was there. So Santa Claus comes out with all the gifts, and St. Mick was in a very festive mood. He's handing out gifts to the fans, just having a fun time when Alberto Del Rio makes his way out and runs him over. Yeah, Santa got run over. What do I make out of this? I don't know. I do find it funny that the cameras only caught the last frame of the car accident. Del Rio's having a panic attack. The fans are booing, and I'm just watching along, laughing my ass off because I've never seen something that's so out there as much as this was. They chanted, "You killed Santa," and for all the cameras they got in the arena, how did they miss that? St. Mick ended up being stretchered out of there, and in the back, the roster was completely distressed. And when I tell you they were distressed, they were absolutely sad. It's like there was no hope in the world, and then Booker T gave everyone the bad news. Santa's down. And once Del Rio appeared, they wanted to kill the guy. Cena's cried, "Why'd you do it to him, man?" He's yelling, and Del Rio's like, "This was an accident." He's all trying to defend himself by refusing to hold himself responsible. And then Booker revealed that Santa's final words before going down were that Del Rio should face Cena in a Miracle on 34th Street fight. They told him to do it for Santa, and how in the hell did they not laugh their asses off during the segment? I'll never know.
Message from the North Pole. What are you doing, man? Santa!
You guys just go watch it. You might hate it, you might like it, you might think it's so damn ridiculous because it was campy as hell. Throughout the night, Matt Striker gave updates on the condition of Santa Claus, and it was like there was no hope in the world. He explained how the car did some damage to Santa, and that's all. Before the main event began, he gave yet another update, and he was in a very bad state. And the heartbeat monitor began playing a Christmas tune, and the crowd cheered, so he's all good. So in the main event, John Cena was gonna avenge Santa Claus, finally. Del Rio was gonna get what was coming to him, and it doesn't matter that it was an accident. He hit him with the car, and he ruined Christmas. That's it. That's what Cena's mindset was. Hell, the kids at home or in the crowd, that's what their mindset was. He ruined Christmas. Ricardo Rodriguez was crying, sobbing, and Del Rio tried to reason with the fans, but it wasn't working. So the bell rings. Cena didn't want to understand, and he delivered a beating. Del Rio finds the early advantage with a toss to the steps, and he's suddenly in control. He grabs the mic and tells the fans that it was just an accident before blasting Cena with the mic. He's trying to explain the situation, but nobody gave a damn. And just as he goes for another shot, Cena shouts, "Santa!" and he blasts him with the mic. He received a Christmas gift in the form of a steel chair. Del Rio's paying for his sins, and just as he's about to lose the match, Ricardo pulls the ref from out of the ring. This gives Alberto the advantage, all while the fans booed. They chanted, "You suck," and Rodriguez hands him a present that ended up being a pie, and Cena didn't get it. It was actually Ricardo who was the victim. They made their way to the stage where Cena discovered a TV monitor. I don't know why. It's a gift from Michael Cole, I assume. And obviously he used it on Alberto. After the commercial break, Del Rio's in control. Why? Because of Ricardo. He opens another present, and no, third time's not a charm. He managed to frustrate and piss off a lot of people because it ended up being a damn teddy bear. He's all angry looking at Ricardo, death stare and all, and he tosses it right at Cena, and he no-sold it. John made easy work of Ricardo, and Del Rio, on the other hand, well, he had enough. He had some intensity to him. Cena knocks him down, though, and the fans implore him to use the tree. He obliged, and he whacks Del Rio with it. Never seen that before. Still not satisfied, John grabs a bowling ball and manages to strike successfully, and that's not it, though. Why? Because he frosted him with a fire extinguisher, all while the fans cheered. Ricardo, from out of nowhere, choked out Cena, and Santa made his return. Ricardo tried hugging him, but he whacked him with a sack. Then he pulls on Mr. Sacco. Del Rio gets it, and Cena hits the AA to win. Yeah, mindless stuff. This is one of those matches you're like, screw it, who cares? Honestly, I don't think you should take this stuff seriously. If it's just a one-off, nothing really happened, it's not something that you're gonna be like, what the hell is this? It's just a Christmas thing. Alberto Del Rio, he ruined Christmas. The damn bastard got what he deserved, and that's all. It's not even a big deal. The ratings were very low at that point. I believe there were 2.2 for this episode. So they decided, let's do a Christmas storylines video. What'd you guys think of this thing? Please comment down below. Like I said, it's not a big deal. It's just a one-off. That's all.